it's time to find out what's happening in our area. Spoiler alert, a lot. And that's why this lady is back. Art Zone's Nancy Guppy is here with all the ideas on what to do in the Pacific Northwest. Hello, hello.
Hello. So good to see you.
So
you look
good
all
to
summery.
see you. So do you. The purple is working for you.
Little bit of color. Yeah.
I want to get right into it.
Yep.
Sparkle Barn. This sounds so intriguing. What is this?
Okay. So it's my favorite new discovery. It's a super cool shop in Ballard. Specializes in Scandinavian and mid-century modern designs with a little Art Deco and postmodern treasures thrown in for good measure. We got some video here. So stepping through the door of Sparkle Barn, it's like visiting a tiny museum of beautifully designed and crafted chairs, couches, tables, lamps, dishware. Everywhere you look, everywhere I look, it's like, I want to buy that. I want to own that. And the owner is a guy, Shane Bastian. He's going to be coming up in a second. He is a total sweetheart. And he and his team also curate a rotating exhibit of local art from local artists. So there's this art gallery vibe to the place as well. It's on Market Street, right next to or near National Nordic Museum, which, by the way, has a great cafe. Ooh. So go to Sparkle Barn and then go to the cafe at the museum for a little lunch. So,
you had me at the name of this, but then looking at that video, my mom and I, date night.
It's a must.
We're
you're going to love
there.
it. You're going to love it.
Okay, time for some music. The Love Market.
Yes, the Love Markets. They're this wonderful local band, and they dip into what's called Weimar Berlin without going into a history lesson. That's a particular time in German history, post-World War I and pre-World War II. And I think we have a clip of the band. This is from an Art Zone performance.
In.
Yeah, listen.
Freedom's in the song, you're strumming for freedom. But if you can't plant freedom down in your soul, you're gonna find a way to crawl right back in the hole, because freedom's just a breeze that's blowing by.
That sounds so great.
It does.
So these musicians, they're super talented, and their fearless leader, the lead singer there, Angie Louise, she writes the songs, she writes the lyrics, lead vocals. She's an absolute powerhouse. And the shows, as you can see, they have this kind of underground cabaret circus feel, partly because what they're wearing, which is black slips and little black berets.
Sassy.
And it is very sassy. And they exude this really fun kind of anything might happen vibe on stage. They're great. Got a new album, Ship of Light. They're playing a record release show at the Royal Room this coming Saturday, June 28th. So yeah,
want to check that out.
Yeah.
We're moving to art exhibits next.
Yes.
First one is Seattle Recycled Art.
Yes, so this is the 9th annual Seattle Recycled Art Show. I mention this every year, Kelly, because it's so incredibly delightful. So the purpose or the mission of the show is to inspire people to get excited about eco-friendly living by featuring artworks made from reclaimed materials. So the organizers, they define recycled art as a minimum of 75% not new stuff to be used in the artworks. And they strongly encourage artists to go for the innovative and the very unique. And clearly you can see that they take it to heart, because everything is one of a kind, not to mention quite marvelous. And so the show opens at Faux Gallery in Georgetown on July 12th, runs through August 24th. It's really charming, really fun.
It looks like it. Another art exhibit you're loving is Unseen Women.
Yes, so this is at Chatwin Arts. It's a wonderful gallery down in Pioneer Square. Their current exhibit, Unseen Women, it's a 2-person show. The artists are Adair Freeman Rutledge and Sam Dewey. So Adair is a photographer. Her ongoing series is called The Royals, and she takes photos at pageants like the Squim Irrigation Festival or the Cedro Woolly Rodeo. So it's really,
gorgeous.
It's like that right there. So the thing about Adair, very interesting, funny, very respectful. She's got a great eye. And what's also interesting in her photos is what she includes including not just the subjects, but the surroundings, the background. There's a lot of layers, a lot of meaning, and kind of how she composes her pictures. So they're really charming. And then Sam Dewey is a painter, and she paints paintings of women by famous painters such as Van Dyck and Gainsborough. But she makes them her own by fuzzing out backgrounds and faces. And she does this in part so that the viewer can bring their own ideas, their own imagination of who these women are, maybe even kind of put yourself into the paintings. They're really beautiful. She also has some great landscapes. That piece right there is called Trees from Childhood from Memory. It's huge and stunning. It's absolutely stunning. So she's got landscapes and these great pieces of women. This show, this is through Saturday, this Saturday, June 28th.
Okay,
so
we got to get
down
there.
Yeah.
A documentary is next, We Ride Why.
Yeah, so this is a heartfelt, locally produced documentary by a guy named Greg Roth, We Ride Why. So it's about cyclists who ride in dedication to the loved ones that they've lost to cancer and in support of loved ones who are in the midst of their cancer battle. And we have a clip, I think, a little from the trailer. So let's take a look at that.
It wasn't this over like, oh my God, devastating, I have cancer. To be honest, it was kind of like, it's okay, I got this.
Yeah, so it's a really moving documentary, and it's getting its first public screening at the SIF Film Center, which is on the campus of the Seattle Center, this coming Saturday, Sunday, June 28th and 29th. We've all lost people from a lot of diseases, but certainly to cancer. So this is a very, very inspiring documentary, and I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah, must watch.
Yeah.
I understand too. There's a big life moment for you. Happy early B-Day. What's happening?
Well, okay, so come on in, Derek.
I know we got.
I'm bringing us some cakes. So on Sunday, I am turning the ripe age of 65.
Yes.
That's, okay, one word. Medicare.
That is happening.
Yes, so that's happening.
Gosh.
So I've got a few fun things kind of to do. But I just, you know what, it's like we were talking earlier, age is really, it doesn't really matter. The most important thing is your health and your relationships, and are you connecting with the world, and are you taking care of yourself? And I'm doing all the best things I can in those areas. And so we're going to celebrate with some little trophy cupcakes, and they're very bright and kind of crazy looking colors. So yeah.
Well, amazing. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
And thank you for bringing such a light into this world. We're going to link all of Nancy's ideas on our website. So enjoy.